I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live from Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area of Florida. Gosh, it's hot. It's really hot everywhere, I'm sure, for even y'all. It's the height of summer, that's for sure. We're glad everybody's here. Appreciate you tuning into the show. Always fun. And keep us posted if you're not already on our email list. We send one out only once a week. You can email us at info@jimmymackhealing.com. We do have a new audio MP3 that just came out, and it's incredible. And you play it for morning, afternoon, and evenings. And then, of course, there's even a 911 break glass emergency audio section of that as well. We actually send out the PDF and the word tracks and everything that goes with it. It's not like anything I've ever done before, so it's really a great audio MP3. So if you're looking for an added boost in your life, motivation to get up in the morning and life's purpose and that sort of thing, you definitely want to check it out. You can email us at info@jimmymackhealing.com for more information, and love to help you guys out any way we can, especially on the show today. This is our really give back piece. We do, we help, we contribute. It's all free, folks, and we do a lot of healings here and a lot of readings. We have awesome guests every single week, so be certain to tune in, stay on the callback list. And also, the last Tuesday of this month, we're changing our time to 9 p.m. We're going to do 12 noon the rest of this month, but the very last day of the month, we're going to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it will be a later show, and then thereafter it will always be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we look forward to that as well. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Today's special guest is Reverend Dr. Kimberly Marooney, and she was blessed with the ability to experience direct personal contact with God, angels, and spiritual beings. She's the first person in the world to earn a master's degree in angelology and a doctorate in spiritual psychology. Many of the best-known angel experts have sought to learn from her, including Doreen Virtue. Kimberly skillfully combines her 40 years' experience as a mystic with her education to guide people into profound, life-changing angel encounters. By following inner guidance, this gifted mystic has authored a dozen books, including best-selling Angel Blessings cards, and founded the Angel Ministry. Most recently, Kimberly was appointed the president of Gateway University, the School for the Study of Higher Consciousness. We're always excited to have her on the show, and last time we just had a blast, so we're excited to have her here today. And you can find out more about her at http://KimberlyMarooney.com/angel blessings. So welcome to the show. How are you today, Reverend Dr. Kimberly?
Oh, I am wonderful, and I am absolutely delighted to be here.
Thank you so much. You and I always have fun mixing it up and helping folks, and I know you've been busy, too. You want to tell folks what you've been up to?
I'm writing a new book. I'm so excited about my new book. It's called The Little Book of Angel Healing, First Aid from the Heavenly Realm. And just the other day I was working on healing, physical issues, healing physical issues. So it looks at healing all kinds of different conditions, our emotions, our thoughts, our body. So there's a remedy for feeling betrayed. There's a remedy for feeling overwhelmed and anxious. There's a remedy for how to have a deeper connection with the divine. There's how to open your heart to love, how to attract your soulmate. What to do when there are fires burning all around you, or floods are happening, or there's tornadoes or hurricanes coming. It's amazing.
That is awesome. I'm sure it's divinely guided, too. You know, recently I have, everywhere I look, I actually had them install black lights into the floorboard of my convertible so I can be reminded of some of the stuff I see all the time. It's heavenly stuff. And I don't know what all you see, but I see that around all the beings of the world, kitty cats and all sorts of, it looks almost like the old 70s black light. Does that make sense? Almost a purple
It does.
hue.
I remember black lights, and how wonderful. I'm a mystic also, so when I want to open that viewing port, I can do that. So, yeah.
Love it. Love it. So amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today. We're all about helping folks, of course, and taking callers, so we'll get right underway. The phone lines are jammed up, and everybody's got their hand raised. That's always a popular thing. 910 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 910.
Oh, hi, from Wilmington, North Carolina.
And your name?
Pamela.
Pamela, you have a question for Reverend Dr. Kimberly.
You know, I do not have a question. I wanted to call in and just kind of see if anything came up for me.
Oh, beautiful, Pamela. I'm so happy to hear from you, Pamela. So tell me, is there something specific going on in your life that you want help with? Because the more specifically we can focus, the better the information will be.
I would say health, being tired, fatigued, just low energy.
So low energy, you're just not feeling so great.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So as I tune into your energy, I feel that there is something that's pulling on you that actually needs to be addressed besides the health issue of low energy. And let's see if we can figure out what that is while we're going on here. So the first angel that's here for you is the angel of hope, letting you know that to have hope, be of good faith, be of good cheer, because this is only a temporary situation. It won't last forever. How does that feel?
Encouraging.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, the next angel is, speaking of encouraging, the next angel with you is all about courage. Because as we explore our health issues, they often tune into some deeper issues, as I was just mentioning. And it can take courage to look at those deeper issues. It can take courage to look at the aspects of life that you know are out of alignment, that aren't working. It can take courage to have to make some difficult decisions. Are you facing any difficult decisions?
Health-wise, yeah, Hashimoto's, cravings, yeah.
Oh, Hashimoto's is so fixable. You're okay, hon. Don't worry. So I know it feels bad, and I know it can drag on forever. I've been living with Hashimoto's my whole life, which is long. And there's new information now about Hashimoto's. That's new diets, new treatments. There's a lot of help that's available for you. And I can feel Jimmy biting at that one. So we've got two more angels to go to help you out. And the next one is connection, because with a connection to spirit, with a connection to your angels, with a connection to your inner self, your essential being, you can receive the information and guidance that's going to help you find solutions for your health issues and for Hashimoto's. And the fourth angel, you've got so much help with you. And the fourth angel is immersion. So once you have hope, you're encouraged, you're open, you're ready to face the challenges, you're connected with the divine, then you're open for spirit to immerse you in the power of love that is the true healing power. So while medications and diets and lifestyle can help you It's the connection to love in your heart and your soul, that immersion in divine love that really gets you over the hurdle into good health and a happy life. So how does that feel, Pamela?
That feels good. That feels very, very good.
So you have a lot of help on your side. You've got a lot of angels helping you. And Jimmy, I can feel that you've got some wisdom for that too.
Oh, I mean, I could go all day on Pamela. You know, Pamela, I would tell you, though, as much as things have come on, you know, same as Kimberly would find you an alternative angel and reasoning and great word tracks, too. I would tell you that, you know, as fast as some of these things have come on or you've inherited them, you can also delete them out over time with vitamins and minerals and herbs and this type of prayer track and healing. So we're glad you're listening to the show, and you know, also the heat, keep in mind. And the main thing that comes through for you is to really kind of rest yourself. I often do the same thing. I'm burning the candle at both ends, and I'm waving the lighter underneath the full body of the candle. So believe me, I get it. And a lot of what you have on the tiredness side is heat, and also that you do need to rest. So those are the main things that are coming through. I could spend a straight hour on you on Hashimoto's alone, so we're just going to leave the angel message at that and move on. So, but, you know, we wish you blessings, and we're glad you listen to the show. We'll help you any way we can. If you email me, email either one of us. We give away all kinds of free stuff, of course, and look up Kimberly's work as well. If you email me, info@jimmymackhealing.com, I'll send you all kinds of stuff for free. It would only help you, okay?
Well,
Jimmy, can I recommend two books for her?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
So Pamela, two books to help you. One is by Isabella Wentz. She's a pharmacist who is a medical practice pharmacist, which means she takes patients. She had Hashimoto's, and she's written a wonderful protocol. And the other one that I haven't read yet, but that looks really powerful, is by the medical medium. I don't remember his name, but he's written a specific Hashimoto's book.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks
You
for
are
calling
welcome.
in, honey. We appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I could go all day on that, of course.
Love you, Pamela.
Well, so, yeah, thanks for calling, honey. 515 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? And do you have a specific question in any particular area? Hi.
Hi, this is Deborah, and I'm from Missouri. And
Hi,
my
Deborah.
my question is, what is my soul's deepest desire?
Oh, beautiful. So I'm listening. I'm tuning in with you. You know, it's funny. I pulled an angel before we started to get kind of the theme for today, and this is the one that's for you. And this is the angel of worthiness. So this is from my angel love cards, and I want to describe this picture to you because this is what I see when I look at you, Deborah, with my inner vision. So there's this beautiful woman who's on her knees. She's got her hands crossed over her heart. She's in deep prayer. She's got a look of peacefulness on her face. She's got a look of joy and ecstasy on her face. And right next to her is this beautiful golden light angel who is speaking with her, whispering in her ear, telling her how beautiful, how worthy, how loving, how kind, how brilliant she is. And she is lit up in this connection. And that's how I see you, Deborah. Your soul's deepest desire is to come back into that connection with your essential self, your brilliant, loving, beautiful, warm, kind, wise self. And you are well on your way, Deborah, as you know. Do you feel that?
Oh, yes. Wow, that's awesome.
So your angels want you to know that you're on the right path. Keep going. You are worthy of the love that your heart and your soul seek. It is just, it's like the carrot calling you forward. It's just dangling ahead of you, and you can take a bite.
Love that. So well said. Excellent.
So the angel you got is angel of worthiness, right?
Angel of worthiness. She's number 10 from my angel love cards. Angel of worthiness. We are all of us. Every single one of every living being is worthy of this divine connection, and that is all our souls yearn for, is the love. Our souls yearn for unconditional divine love, to be fed, to be nourished, to be healed, to be guided by, to connect with others, to have these deep, intimate, soulful relationships or connections with others. Even if it's just a moment with a stranger walking down the street, your eyes connect for that moment and some magical flash happens. Or even more important, with our families, where we have those rare, sweet, deep, intimate, loving moments. That's you, Deborah. You're that connector.
I'm that connector. Okay. Wow.
Well said. Keep the faith,
awesome.
Girl. That sounds fantastic. Yeah. Thanks for calling in today. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
Love you,
too.
Deborah.
Thank you.
You bet.
Love you, too, Kimberly.
Awesome stuff. 818 is our next caller. Hi, Carolyn from California. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you for asking, honey. You have a question?
Good. Yes. I want to know what can the angels tell me about a possible water leak at my house? My water bill is $421, and it's usually about $45. I cannot see any leaks inside or outside of my home, and I want to know if there's a problem with the water meter or what's going on.
Oh, what a great question, Carolyn. So I can't tell you about the water meter. That's not in my lexicon of skills. But we can talk about that. Wheelhouse. Excellent. Thank you. Maybe Jimmy can help with that. But I can help with the other issues of the symbology of water. And like you, I just had a massive water leak a while back. We couldn't figure it out either. What I can tell you is water is a blessing. So when water is moving through your house, you could think of it as a baptism, as a blessing, as a love gift. And so while I know it's given you a high water bill, there's also an energetic blessing that has just happened. And this blessing is leading you to a deeper partnership. Are there some people in your life?
No, not really, other than family right now. I don't. Oh, and a few friends, yes, I guess so.
Right. Family and friends. So this water leak is actually giving you an opportunity to have a deeper, more intimate connection with your family and your friends as you say, oh, hey, I need some help here. And a miracle is going to result from this. You know, that's the funny thing. A miracle is going to result. So you can also, call the utility department and ask them to come out and figure it out for you. That's also another opportunity.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to do that.
So, Jimmy, what do you have about this water leak?
Yeah. So first off, Carolyn, what comes through is, and usually the water folks go, hey, tough toodles, we run the line up to your house. After that, you're on your own. You really need a really good plumber. I don't get that it's walls. I get that it's somewhere underneath the house, and if I had to guess, it's not even a bathroom. A test for the kitchen. So somewhere along the kitchen or on the way to the kitchen underneath the house is what you got to deal with. So you definitely need to get a plumber out there ASAP. The hardest job I've ever seen is plumbing, and the worst job I ever had one summer was being the plumber's assistant. So if that tells you anything.
I know. So yeah.
That. Yeah, makes sense?
You think it's covered? Yes. Do you think it's covered under my homeowner's insurance?
It tests as if it may be. So, I certainly would make a run at them with whatever bill, but then they're saying you may not meet the deductible. So if you have a decent plumber and he's under there for $195 and your deductible is $500, then, no need submitting it, right?
Yeah, it is $500.
No need to raise any red flags on that. The less claims, the better if you can help it. Save it for the big ones. So, makes sense, honey?
Yeah, that makes sense. Jimmy, I do have a question for you. I have a cracked root canal, and it's at the left bottom side of my jaw. I also had an infection, and so I took the antibiotics for 10 days. I want to know if the infection is gone. And I believe in miracles, and I've been asking for a healing, and and people have been sending me healing. I see the specialist on August 1st. I want to know if my root canal will be healed so they won't have to take it out by August 1st.
Yeah, that test's kind of weak right now. I mean, we can always work on it. I don't get that the infection is healed yet. I certainly would do some more work on it. I'm pretty Western when it comes to dentistry, but I will give you a few helpful hints. So one of the things they're talking about to me would be you test really good. I asked blue, green, yellow, red. You test really good for red Listerine, the red-colored stuff. Even the dollar store would be okay, and I'd be rinsing with that about 5 times a day. And people also test strong for either hydrogen peroxide or baking soda. You test really good for baking soda. So I'd be brushing my teeth with baking soda and using that red form of Listerine. A lot of times it might be too cinnamony or strong, so you could cut it in half with water too, honey.
Okay.
Makes sense?
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it doesn't mean we can't change it, but as of right now, I'm running with the doctors on that one. And if they may not pull it, they might crown it, is what I'm getting. So they may be able to, shave that and then put a little crown over top of it. So that's a possibility too. That's not too bad. So
that would be beautiful. Reverend Dr. Kimberly, how do you spell your last name so I can find you? I know your first name.
Oh, yeah. She's asking about you, honey. No,
okay.
She knows me.
Okay, Kimberly Marooney, Marooney.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I could.
Yeah, beautiful, Caroline. Yeah, I'm with Jimmy. I'm a firm believer in doing both physical and spiritual. So you take the physical actions and then you also do the prayer work. So you're on it. You're on it, Carolyn.
Okay,
thanks for your call today, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah. My dear mentors and friend used to say, if you got something hanging off your elbow, Kimberly, go get it cut off. Don't call me. And, my joke is, if you break water or break your arm, go to the hospital. Don't come by my house. It's just silly, So, if you're seeing the doctor and you're trying out the 5th medication and they're scratching their head in front of you in the exam room, then, give it a try, right? You got to at least do that or double track it and do all the Western stuff and run along with our prayer tracks and call in the angels as well. So I'm sure you
I
agree
like
with that.
to do everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Do it all.
I call it firing all guns at once. So yeah, absolutely. Try it all out. So awesome. 518 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Marlene, and I'm actually calling from Port Richey in Florida.
Oh, hey, Marlene. Yeah. You have a question?
Yeah. Well, I just moved down here a few years ago, and I am alone, okay, no family, friends, whatever. I'm working on telesummits, all right, and I want to actually, branch out and do something on my own. And I want to know if, this is the best time for me to do that, to also add, doing my own shows.
Now is always the best time for everything. I love now. Now is a great time, and you have a couple of angels helping you. So one of them is the angel of vibration, which helps you to be in alignment, in tune with the natural vibration of your heart and your soul that are guiding you. And if you even have the idea to branch out, where did that come from? It came from your heart and soul, from the vision of your essential being. So you are in vibratory alignment or harmonic resonance with what your soul is calling you to do. So yes, the time is now, and do it. And so the other angel who's helping you is the angel of gratitude. Gratitude helps you to be grateful for everything. Gratitude helps you to be grateful for the home you're living in, for the telesummits that you're doing, for the people that you're meeting, for the relationships that you're building. Gratitude for everything, gratitude for the ideas that you're getting, gratitude for each step of the way. So Marlene, you are well on your way to your next phase of serving your soul's greatest calling, of opening up to your deeper self, your deeper expression. And as you branch out, you will be blessed.
Yeah, I feel that. And I wanted to share something that's coming to me now. Last night I listened to a show, and the person was saying before we go to bed every night, we are to write down 10 things to be grateful for. So this is really like aligning, right? And do that every single day. Don't do it during the day.
That's the gratitude list. Every day, the gratitude list. That is so powerful when we do that.
The one guy said it actually healed him of depression.
It changes our focus.
Said, before bed, he said, during the day, find the 10 things, and then don't write them down until bedtime, but use a pen and paper, not the computer.
It takes those 10 aspects of gratitude into the hypnagogic state of sleep, and it helps to impress it on your subconscious and your superconscious, so that when you awaken in the morning, you are happier.
Yeah, it's amazing gratitude.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
so
you
are
like
in
you're on track, honey.
What did he just say?
It sounds like you're on track. That's great. Just that you're being called to do those types of things and summits and whatnot is fantastic. So I feel like you're going to work on that now, doing the homework for it now. It tests better for September, believe it or not, to launch something, but you certainly can be asking now and, putting together all of the visionary work of it now. The back end is a lot going on. So, I've been on a lot of summits, and so is Kimberly, and telesummits and video and all kinds of things. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So it's gonna take you a while, honey. But you're my neighbor. You're in Port Richey. I'm in Clearwater. So reach out. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com, and I'll send you a bunch of information that'll help you. Yeah, it's all free.
Yeah, I'm also grateful that I got this email today, and I clicked because I am drawn to angels all the time. They're with me. Sometimes they actually appear. So
Love
I'm like,
that.
Okay, I'm going to listen to this today. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much,
for being here, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, I'm listening
Blessings
still.
to you. Blessings to you, Marlene.
Blessings to both of you, too.
Thank you. Thanks for your call, honey. Our next caller is 480. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Mike. I'm in Las Vegas.
Hi, Mike. You have a question?
And it's hot here.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine there.
Well, I just moved here 2 weeks ago from California, and I kind of want to get an idea from you, Jimmy, in regards to work and so forth, and then also kind of just the purpose of the move, because it feels guided.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you moved there from California. What did you do before, work-wise?
I was in medical supply or medical sales.
Okay.
But I'm also looking to launch a couple projects. So I might be, I'll be okay if I, get a serving, bartending gig, that type of thing, or some sort of sales position as well.
Gosh, your the medical supply thing tests really strong for you, so that's interesting. And I actually have a client who is a longtime friend who is in charge of purchasing for one of the hospitals out there. So if you're looking, she could really guide you in that area. So email me info@jimmymackhealing.com, and I will introduce the two of you, and you can at least go by and meet her.
Wonderful.
Like I said, she's in charge of a whole system out there. Obviously purchasing products and all the medical
concentrators in
okay.
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, that test's really strong for you, so that's interesting. What are my choices on projects, by the way, instead of being so open-ended?
One project is getting back into commercial finance.
Okay, that's kind of weak, but what?
Doing loans for commercial buildings.
Yeah.
And
what else
and
you
also,
got?
And also too, more of a teaching aspect on I'm also a psychic medium, just opened up in like 2010, and it's really accelerated. And so I kind of,
that test's stronger for you, way
weeks.
Stronger than finance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do some coaching and teaching and also, readings and stuff like that.
Gosh, I'm all about that. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, readings test better than coaching, by the way. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt your power. It doesn't matter when you started if it's that strong, you're guided that hard for it. So, like I said, if you just email me, I'll send you a whole bunch of information to read, watch, and listen to. I also send out to everybody that emails me all of Kimberly's information to get a hold of her for sessions and readings and whatnot. And I'll help you any way I can. But like I said, I got a friend of 20 plus years that lives out there that actually does all the supplies for one of the bigger hospital chains. So that might be an alternative for you too.
An amazing
connection.
Yeah,
and they're just telling me don't worry about all or nothing. I think that's where you're at. You're kind of all or nothing, but be okay with doing your readings on the side and then maybe doing some sort of a medical sales thing too.
Right.
That test's stronger
what I was
for
feeling.
you. Way
That's
stronger for you than bartending anything. Yeah. Kimberly's getting the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And your angels, Mike, in this move, the strongest one is the angel of illumination, helping you to illuminate your consciousness, to wake you up more, to see more of the bigger vision for your life. You're right on with soul purpose. More of the purpose for your life, which is helping people from many perspectives. So oxygen concentrators are so important. Medical supplies are very important. It's people's lifeline. So it's a way of helping, and you can bring, without saying a word, you can bring the power and energy and sweetness of a deeper caring into whatever it is that you do. So if you're the one who's coming around with the medical supplies, you are blessing so many people that you deal with in addition to the people who will eventually use the equipment. So illumination is, and also in your psychic readings, so illumination is helping you open up to that deeper purpose, which has to do with helping others heal and come into a greater sense of truth in themselves. And the other angel that's helping you, Mike, is the angel of harmony. So this move is helping to bring you into a deeper state of harmony with yourself and the community of people that you are going to engage with there in Las Vegas. So you are right on track.
Love that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing
Jimmy,
stuff.
I'll definitely email you.
Yeah, do that. Like I say, I'm going to send you all Kimberly stuff, my stuff, and also my friend out there. And so I would, she could at least give you some guidance, and she's very kind, and she's into all our woo-woo world anyway. So, yeah, excellent.
Perfect.
Thanks so much for listening today and calling in. We appreciate you. I love that city, so I love that whole thing. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Love it. I'll come visit you. Excellent. 352 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? I have an idea where you're calling from on that area code.
Hi, Jimmy. My name's Donna, and I live in Gainesville.
Hey, Donna, I'm from Gainesville. How are you? You have a question for Reverend Kimberly?
I do. It's kind of a dual question, but it's been a year since the spirits started waking me up every night and torturing me and vibrating me and all this kind of stuff. And they're not demons. I mean, there have been demon visits, but my sole purpose, I'm a retired nurse, and I've always wanted to be like more psychic and a hands-on healer type person. I want to help other people, and I don't know if I should write the book because every time I think about that stuff, it just brings more of it into my life, and I want it to be over with. It's been a year now.
Sometimes what we perceive as difficulty is actually not. Sometimes we misinterpret what's happening. So tell me more about this torture at night. What's happening at night?
When it started, it was hideous. I get 2 hours of sleep a night back then, and that's pretty hard on an old lady. And anyway, they would vibrate my body so hard sometimes that it would give me a headache and wake me up And, and now it's like last night they were bothering me. They jiggle my bed or they get attached to my body, and I send them out to the light out in the side yard and the teammates on the front porch and tell them, that I can't help them. I don't want to be ghost clearinghouse anymore. It's just tiresome, and it's like you lay down in bed at night, you want to go to sleep, and you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And God's helping. Yeah.
I get it. Okay. So there are a couple of different things that happen. I'm going to tell you a story for myself, and which is different than what you're experiencing. So we're going to come back. We're going to look at this from two different perspectives. Okay. So from one perspective in my own life, I went through a period of time where I was begging in my prayer for deeper connection of love, deeper energetic connection, a more visceral, tangible experience of the energy of the divine. And what would happen was my body was shaking. I was having all these kind of weird experiences. But most of all, I would feel agitated, like I was going to just, excuse my language, but fucking jump out of my skin. It was just this deep level of agitation that was like torture. And then one day I started to think about it. I was sitting on my meditation pillow and I was thinking, okay, so what have I been praying for? I've been praying for divine energy. What am I feeling? I'm feeling agitation, but what is that agitation? It's energy. And the moment I put my prayer and my experience together, I realized that the agitation I was feeling was really an influx of the energy that I was asking for, but I was misunderstanding it. And what happens is our nervous system, when we're receiving a greater influx of divine energy than we're accustomed to, our nervous system interprets that as an invader, as an intrusion. We interpret that as agitation, and we don't like it. But the moment we can put the pieces together and recognize, oh my goodness, this is what I was asking for. This is the answer to my prayer. The moment I put the pieces together and I let go of my interpretation of agitation, I was in this just instant state of ecstasy, and I was rolling all over the floor, laughing and giggling in this state of ecstasy and bliss. So our interpretation of what we're experiencing is a massive part of how we choose to see it. Now, so your experience of your bed vibrating and people, what did you say?
Oh, they actually attach to me and they'll vibrate a leg or an arm or whatever.
Yeah, that's a little different. So you want to you're too open. You have asked for a greater psychic ability and you're getting it. So you're too open and you're getting this interesting parade of entities through your bedroom at night. And you don't want that. So you want to close your energy field to that before you go to sleep every night. And so you need to be more specific in your desire to be more psychic to help people. So one of those desires is that you don't want to be an open book for everybody to tromp through. That's another thing that I went through. I had one night I was in bed at a visitor's house. I was visiting a friend, and I had a whole I was on the East Coast. I was in a place that had been a part of the war, and I had a whole French troop march through my bedroom with Indian scout guides. And it was really weird because they would look at me sitting on my bed, and then they would march on. And I thought, I don't think I want this tonight.
No.
So there's a way that we can close our auric field so that we're not getting those intrusions that we don't want. So that's your next step, Donna. And a good way to do that is, the best way for me is to fill myself from the inside out with love and to set the intention that I don't want any visitors.
Yeah, I pretty much do that every night. And I've tried to like healers and helpers, and it's books and crystals, and it's like I finally turned it all over to God because he was saying he wanted the job, kind of, and
right. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've done filling the house with light. I've done turning the walls and everything into, just everything to do with light and angels and God and Holy Spirit, and filling myself with, love and light. And I told God, I don't want this job. Back a year ago, I was kind of apathetic, and I think I was asking the universe, what is my purpose? Well, I didn't mean to get this kind of lessons. I mean, there were nights where there were barrages of them for hours. As soon as you'd get one cleared and start to doze off, bang, another one had attached, and then you clear that one and another one attaches. And now it's not that hideous. Saturday night it was a couple of hours of barrage, and then Sunday night nothing. And I woke up in praise and, rejoice. And, it's just, you don't know when the next shoe's going to drop. Like, am I going to sleep tonight peacefully? And I set the intention, but it doesn't hold. Like, nobody's been able to completely rid me of this. They've closed portals. They've changed the assignment of the land I live on. It's on an Indian burial ground.
It's not the place, it's you. It's not the land or the house, it's you. So they're attracted to you. Yeah, telling you now.
Yes. So what made me so attractive in my old age?
Yeah, I don't know, honey, but you got to work on clearing you. If you know how to do my method, is myliquidfish.com, or any other method that you want to get clear on. Clear to yes, unclear to no, and running forward, that'll go a long way to get you cleaned up. But if you email us, we'll send you all kinds of information. Well, how I do it's different, and it's not like anything else I've seen. So, but yeah, we'll see what we can do for you. Certainly, drop us a line, please. Shoot us an email. Okay.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, you bet. Thanks for calling in,
You have
honey.
a lot of loving support, Donna, so just keep going.
Yes, you do.
You just haven't found the right thing yet. Keep going and try Jimmy Mack's Liquid Fish.
Okay. Thank you so much. Do I have any special angels? Or... Oh, sorry.
Beautiful. Love you, Donna.
Love you too. Thank you.
Bye for now. 727 is our next caller. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Well, hi, Jimmy Mack. I'm having the best day of my life. Thank you.
Oh,
how
good.
are you?
Well, I'm better now. Just hearing that makes me happy. My mother always said she'll be 90 at Christmas. I like people that laugh a lot. I like people that smile. So good.
Well, nobody's nicer than your mom.
I know. She's
no
a trip.
No one's better than Granny Ruth. That's for sure.
Yeah. She's a trip.
Well, I do have a question. I was in Jacksonville for a new position, and they actually extended my stay. And now they've asked me to do a scope of work, and I'm feeling that there are the money issues remaining, ongoing. We're $1,000 off, and my question is, should I relent and take 1,000 less? I think it should be 1,000 more. I was like, wow. So that's my question. And the angel.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would take this deal. It tests really strong for you. I wouldn't be that hung up on the 1,000 here or there. What comes to immediately is I feel like they're going to have more work than that. So I think they're kind of trying you out for this little deal. And then if you do that, then they might expand the scope of the project, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't lose this whole thing over $1,000. Just saying. Mm-hmm. We'll see what Kimberly gets as well.
So you have a couple of angels working with you on this. One of them is the angel of courage. So I know it takes courage to accept a deal for less than you know you're worth. And it takes courage to expand and explore into new areas. The other angel that's working with you is the angel of awareness. And so it feels like, again, like this is going to have, you're going to have some interesting experiences working on this particular offer or position. And what will result from it is powerful awareness to carry you through into the next stage of what's going to happen. So I'm in alignment with Jimmy on that.
So just suck it up and take the less and keep moving.
Now.
Huh?
This is for now. This is just for now. Yeah. You don't let that $1,000 stand in your way of doing something bigger and, having an opportunity to do more work. Like I said, I feel like they're just testing you on this deal. If you do this deal, then, the next one will be, a much better situation. Does that make sense?
It does. They actually extended the interview last week, and they paid me to do some demographics. So that's the good news. And a job interview turned into being paid, so that was wonderful.
Right.
So you're on a good track, and it'll just continue growing.
Well, I came back on an exhausted level, and there's a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, and I could barely move all weekend. I mean, I arrived back Thursday night, and until yesterday, I actually felt very well, but I could barely walk. I really struggled much more than usual. So I was just checking in to see what might be, because I felt like really good yesterday after barely being able to move on Sunday and Saturday.
So fibromyalgia is triggered by a couple of things. Food and stress are the two biggest triggers for fibromyalgia. And my God, you just went through a lot of stress with that extended interview.
It's stress for you.
Yeah, yeah. And you were traveling, so you were probably eating out and not more as in control of your food as I sense you normally are. So as you rest and recover, you're going to be fine. Just bring yourself back to balance and normal. Mind your food. Spend a little bit more time resting and in meditation, and have some fun. Do something fun, and that'll help you pop out of the fibromyalgia pretty fast.
All right. Well, should I be saying any prayers? I have a 2:00 meeting for finalizing this scope of project.
I'm seeing it close for you right now. If you move that 1,000, that's the only thing that's standing in their way. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I'm saying prayers as you even listen to this, honey, and so believe me, it's gonna work out for you. Fibromyalgia to me is the catch-all that they can't figure out what it is, so they go, oh my God, it's unexplained nerve pain, and we don't know. That's fibromyalgia in a nutshell. Okay. So I don't get that you have fibromyalgia. You're just stressed out. And when you, like she said, exactly what she said, when you relax from this, you get out of the stress, and this kind of settles all down. All that pain, unexplained pain, is going to go away too.
And from that, Kathy, you're coming into a state of harmony and alignment. So it's all good. All good.
Love it.
So working with these people in Jacksonville is a positive thing.
That's strong. Test strong. Yeah.
All good.
And
all good.
Yeah, and Kimberly's getting the same thing, that this is gonna, be foot in the door for you, and it's gonna open up to bigger, better things. So, once you get this done, you'll have a track record with them, and I feel like they're gonna ask you to do more stuff. And by the way, the next time they won't be so brutal on the money either, because they'll be used to dealing with you.
Okay. Well, the guy owns 3 car dealerships, so I said, crap, money. I should have gone 1,000 up.
Right. That's just sometimes car guys want to see what they can get away with, honey. And the big dealerships, those guys are worth like $100 million each. So that's not about the money, it's just how they do. It's how they operate. So.
Yeah. So I have a sense, Kathy, that you're going to, as you're first working on this project, you're going to have some challenges to overcome. You're going to have to, there are going to be some communication issues. And as soon as you get through those challenges, that's what the courage and awareness is about. As soon as you get through those challenges and you learn to talk to each other, this is going to be a golden goose.
Love that.
Yeah, well, wonderful. I do sense that already, that they don't have any background in this. The guy just bought the company, and he's a Harvard, plus an MBA and all these credentials. And I said, I keep asking, why do people keep calling consultants after they buy a business, or they're already, ready to buy it, and they want a magic wand?
Well, businesses are unique. Car businesses are unique, and car businesses are unique. Yeah. And you're going to go through some interesting, I don't want to say challenges, but you'll have some interesting conversations as you settle into how you're helping them. But once you get through those initial communication you just get to know each other. Once you get to know each other and figure out how to talk to each other, it's going to be in harmonious, and it'll all be good.
Well, thank
Makes
you
sense,
very
honey?
much, and
you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Jimmy Mack. I've had the pleasure of knowing Jimmy personally and had such success from his advice and programs. His new one is the bomb. It's the GPS one.
Sweetie.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thanks
Have
for
a
calling
good
in today.
Sure.
Gosh.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye for now, honey. 727's our next caller. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic today. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. You have a question for Kimberly?
I do. I have. I'm meeting a new person on Thursday, and I'm a little more hopeful than I've been in the last, 6 months that I've been doing this whole meeting people thing. And I just wanted to see what energy is showing up around it and kind of clear the way for good things.
For a friendship, for a relationship, for what? For
potential
what?
relationship.
Okay. And I sense So I sense a little fear around this one. What's going on with that?
No, well, just Jimmy, I could tell. I've been a little through the ringer with online dating in the last 4 or 5 months, so that's probably just where that comes from. It's just It's kind of like you can only handle it in small amounts.
Yeah. So the angel that's helping you is the angel of passion, and you know how wonderful. So that passion is guiding you in a good direction. So fear is an energy. We can look at fear as an energy. Here we are back to this question of interpretation again. So anxiety, fear, we can interpret them as anxiety and fear, or we can look at it as what's deeper. It's just energy. What's deeper? What could really be happening here? And passion and enthusiasm, opportunity, that's another way that you can look at the energy that you're feeling. How does that feel?
That sounds great.
Yeah. And just as I'm talking, I feel your energy shift. Can you feel that, Sarah?
I do. I feel like a little lighter.
Yeah. So let's get back to this question of self-protection, because it feels like there's a little question about your safety. Is that a question?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to see what I'm feeling here. Okay. So you feel safe. Okay. You feel with this person. You're going to go. He's new. You're going to go. She? He? She?
He.
Doesn't matter. He. Okay. You're going to go slow. Yeah, a little slow with him, but it feels like you two are going to really hit it off quite well.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and I'm cautiously optimistic is probably where you get the fear from it, because I hate getting my hopes up, and then it's like, so that's all.
Okay, that's what I'm feeling then. Yeah, so this one feels like a good to go. Give it a try.
All righty.
Love it.
Cheers to that.
Sarah, test strong from where I'm at, so it's definitely worth it, And I think a lot of times too, people that they exude a lot of fear and anxiety and stress and all that, it's really the underlying piece is excitement. So on some bizarre level, this is exciting and you're looking forward to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like there's butterflies and that nerve, right? And it's like still 2 days away. This is just funny.
And people kind of get their wires crossed and thinking it's fearful, or they're like, and they're all, upset about it. But it's excitement. So I feel pretty good about it. Definitely stay in touch with us and let us know how it went, honey.
I will.
Yeah. So Sarah, you're walking a bit of a tricky road. So you're protecting because you've been disappointed so many times, and you've got this cautiously optimistic thing going on, and it's all good. Your inner knowing will guide you. So trust your heart and take time with it. Trust your heart and take time with it. You don't have to jump in all at once. And you can.
Excellent. Thanks for calling, honey. We appreciate it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for all you do. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too, Sarah.
Bye, honey. 623 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm so excited I got through.
Yeah, well, it's jammed up today with her on the show, honey. So we're thrilled you got through too, Debbie.
Wonderful.
Yeah. You got a question?
Yeah, and I didn't know to press 1, so I was actually on at 8:59. I was like, no, I didn't know that. But, this is how it was meant to happen.
Never forget.
So now I know. Exactly. Angel intuitive work for a couple of years, but I'm not really attracting clients. And so I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something in the angel realm and being of service. But I really, I feel like for 2 years I've only attracted maybe 6 clients, and they're not repeat. And I'm wondering, am I just not doing? I've been told that I'm supposed to be a teacher by other healers, but I'm just not quite sure what I'm supposed to be teaching. I was wondering if you got any insight about that and how to create some success. I'm also a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, and so I kind of want the best of both worlds, to be available for my family, but to also be available for other people. And I'm just wondering what that looks like.
Oh, beautiful, Debbie, beautiful. I feel your sweet energy, and I see the angels around you. And often attracting clients requires a fair amount of endeavor. And teaching can be a huge part of that endeavor. And so the angels want you to teach what's most natural for you. Like, what are your biggest gifts? What are you best at?
I really like to help women feel good about themselves, and children to kind of advocate for them, to speak your truth. And I'm really big into colors and fashion and helping people feel good on the outside so it matches what they feel on the inside, or one or the other. You know what I'm saying? I've always, that's what people are attracted to me. That's what they notice about me, is how I dress. And it's not like to the nines. I can dress, like I have a whole Walmart outfit on right now, right? And everyone always still says how nice I look, and I'm a plus-size woman. And so just wanting to help people feel good and look good, but not in a way of like fashion magazine, but just being
So Debbie,
happy.
you're a stay-at-home mom. Do you have a circle of a lot of stay-at-home moms?
Yes, I do, actually.
So what I'm envisioning for you, what I'm seeing in my inner vision, is doing like home circles.
Okay.
where you start at your own house and you just invite over a bunch of moms and their kids, and you just do a kind of a casual workshop or play shop. Yeah, it would be a play shop on how to feel good about yourself. You know, what colors make you feel good? What activities make you feel good? What makes you feel good? What makes you happy about yourself? What's most natural for those good feelings? And then I used to do home circles. And at the end, I'd have a little agenda. I like to have it pretty loose because I like to be able to just respond to what people needed. So I'd do angel readings. I'd do it in the form of angel readings. And I'd ask, for volunteers, and I'd do healing in this healing angel circle. You could do it in a healing love circle, or whatever, feeling good circle, whatever you want to call it. And then at the end, I would hand out a little evaluation with a couple of questions on it. And one of the questions was, what was most important for you today? What do you want to remember going forward in your life? What are a couple of things you can do in your life? And then down at the bottom, there are a couple of check boxes. So one of the check boxes was, I would love to have a private session with you. And the other check box was, I would love to have a circle like this in my home.
Okay.
And then you can talk about those two options at the end of the play shop. You can talk about how you do private readings or private sessions, and this is what people get from your private sessions. And you would love to do this kind of workshop in their home or play shop in their home with their friends. And that worked really well for me for a long time in moving around to different places, meeting new people, and also getting clients. So I would always, out of a home circle like that, I would always book at least one or two more workshops, and I'd book a couple of private sessions. So that can be a really powerful way of sharing the goodness that's in your heart. And the angels say that you have a lot of natural gifts that you're ready to share. that purity is one of the greatest gifts of your soul. You have a pure connection, and you are a walking presence of grace. So, Debbie, you are in alignment to help people. It's just something, this is a simple, easy, quick way that you can get started and begin to build a better community of service for yourself.
Thank you. I have a website. Would you recommend just me getting rid of that completely and do it on a smaller scale like you're suggesting?
No. Keep your website.
Okay.
And add the home circles to your website and talk about, just expand. So this is an expansion. Okay. Keep your website.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Debbie. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling, honey.
Thanks
yeah,
so
reach out. Reach out. We'll help you any way we can. info@jimmymackhealing.com. And that's all the time we have today, folks. Thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Kimberly. We love you. Thanks for being on the show, honey. Please tell folks also the best website for you, honey, to get a hold of you. I know they can get readings and everything else.
KimberlyMarooney.com.
Love it. That's easy to remember, folks. Hey, reach out. Thank you so much for being on the show today, honey. Folks, that's our show for today. Join us every Tuesday. We appreciate everybody dialing in. I want to wish everybody that the rest of your life will be the best of your life and to make progress every day. Bye for now. Thanks.
Bye. Thanks.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.